I should be live. All right, I'm just gonna sort of vamp here for a little bit, everybody, while you find your ways to your way to this video. I know this is just sort of a quick cut here. First, yes. So I'm not gonna quite get going yet. All right, I'm gonna wait till this gets populated a little bit, and then we're gonna jump into it. Right now, hi everybody, hi. Right now, I'm just like Tom said in his video. I'm assuming you're coming over from his. I'm just popping in here with a little something for a couple of hours so that he can take a break, have some dinner, not speak for a while. That'll be good for him. So, as you might be able to tell, I'm going to be playing Nemo's War 2nd Edition. I've already got it set up. I'll cut down to the table here in just a little bit. But again, I'm waiting to make sure some people could get a chance to show up and all that. Go check the numbers on that. I cannot Adam play Onirim and show Tom up because that copy he has is my copy that I dropped off while he wasn't there. So that's not going to work out. I'm just going to be playing Nemo's War because it's a big one. Da-da-da. All right, let's see what's going on here with everybody. All right. So Kabuki Kid, I'm gathering, really likes this game. Welcome everybody, welcome. Thanks for finding me. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. So was that a yes on the Kabuki Kid thing? She really likes this game. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm glad everybody's finding their way over here. I'm going to get going in just a little bit, all right? Everything is set up. I haven't played this in a while. I've refreshed my mind a little bit. But it might be slightly rocky. I'll try to do my best. And then I'll try to check in with the comments every now and then to make sure I'm not doing anything erroneous. Or erroneously. One of those two. All right. The explanation at the top is going to be pretty thin because otherwise it'll take a really long time. I'm just going to play and teach a little bit, just sort of talk my way through it. Right now, you always pick a motive, like a mission type for the game, and the one I picked is explore. And there's like 4 of these in the box. So explore on this side, anti-imperialism on this side. It just denotes, it sort of has a breakdown of a few parameters and what scores the most for you. This is one of those games where you do a bunch of stuff. It's kind of sandboxy. At the end, you score up a bunch of different areas, and then you read in the book to see how you did. You read here in the epilogue book to see how much you suck. So there we go. All right, what do we got? Checking everything is cool. Everybody's good. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to cut to my other view, and we're going to get going. All right, the game, like I said, is Nemo's War right there. Nemo's War 2nd Edition. And this is my setup. I've already set up the Adventures deck. I've got all of the hidden ships tokens set up, treasures out there. It's all good to go. This game has a lot of charts and sort of breakdowns, so thankfully I can just reference that stuff because, like I said, I haven't played in a while. So here we go. We start with oh, by the way, and this is what I've got up here. So I've already got the hydro drive, which I paid for, and the crew, which I may spend and exhaust, get rid of, whatever, to get benefits for that. I begin with 1 action. Notoriety is at zip. We're good to go. Let's do it. So I flip over the top card. Act 1. The facts relating to this apparition entered in various logbooks agreed in most respects as to the shape of the object or creature in question. the untiring rapidity of its movements, its surprising power of locomotion, and the peculiar life with which it seemed endowed. If it was a whale, it surpassed in size all those hitherto classified in science. And so begins our tale. Then it lets us know on the side here. Roll a die and place the Nautilus, which is what they were just talking about, in the corresponding major ocean. Here we go. It's in Ocean 1, the Western Pacific. Then commence play with the next card. Roll only 2 white dice to begin each placement phase. So we'll do that. I got my 2 white dice here, and we are good to go. So I draw my first adventure. My first adventure is 42 degrees centigrade. It is an event. It's going to be a test. The panels had opened, and I could see a completely white sea around the Nautilus. Steaming sulfurous fumes uncoiled in the midst of waves bubbling like water in a boiler. I leaned my hand against one of the windows, but the heat was so great I had to snatch it back. And so I'm given a test with a difficulty of 10, and I may risk 2 of my 3 ship resources. My ship resources being Nemo, my crew, and my hull. The ones I may risk here are Nemo and my hull. So I'm going to do that, okay? I'm going to risk them to try to make this test. I'm going to risk the Nemo parameter, and I put it here in between those two. That's giving me a +2 to my die roll, my test. If I lose, whatever I've risked, I lose. If I don't lose, whatever I've risked, I regain. So I'm risking that, and I am risking my hull. I'm getting +2, +2. And then I'm going to roll 2 dice and add them to that. So I got a test of 10 here. That is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm good. I get this back. And I've passed. And it says here, pass. Put it in the pass pile and gain 1 hull. Fantastic. Done. It also has some scoring over here on the side based on the different types of scoring. So in this case, I have some science and adventure cards, but it's actually blank. Well, it's not blank, it's a 0. I might modify that. All right, so that's that, and that's the first part, which is the event. Step 2, placement phase. I'm going to roll 2 of these dice, or whatever it may be. Right now it's 2. And I'm going to place out some ships. And I'm also going to, this is also going to tell me how many action points I'm going to get. Here we go. All right, I rolled a 5 and a 6. I'm going to put a ship in 5. Right now it's just a hidden ship. I'm going to put a ship in 6. And then the differential between these 2 dice is how many actions I get, which is just 1. There we go. Next up, I am going to take actions. And there's a breakdown of the actions here. So I can do quite a few things. I can adventure, I can attack a ship, I can incite revolution. I can move from one ocean to another one. I can rest, which lets me regain crew. I can repair the Nautilus, lets me regain the hull. I can refit, which lets me buy an upgrade. I'd have to have sunk some ships already. Or I can search for treasure, which I am going to do. I'm going to spend 1 action to search for treasure. And I go over here for search. It lets me know the things I may do. All right. So to search, I can exert any 1 resource. I'm going to exert my crew. If I had a card called Arcane Library, I would get +1 as a modifier. If there were any revealed ship tokens there, I would get a -1 per revealed ship. So no, it's this +3. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. And I check the chart. A 9 on search is a success. Collect 1 treasure. Great. So I'm going to go in the bag here that has a bunch of treasure. This is the ship bag. This is the treasure bag. And I pull out a little treasure token. Bloop. All right. I found some treasure. Yeah. I'm going to put it over here in the treasure box. And I remove that treasure marker there. That was my first action. And for my second action, I'm going to do nothing because I'm allowed to carry over 1. 1 is enough. 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 1 is eno I can max save here 1 action. So there we go. That's basically it. We go back to the beginning of the round. Kabuki Kid. Hi. I'm glad you like the game. All right, let's do it. Top of the round. Adventure. An underwater forest. Captain Nemo invites Professor Aronnax on a hunting trip that will take place tomorrow morning in his Crespo Island forests. This is a test. It is a test difficulty 9. I can risk rather, Nemo and the crew. Forgot to regain my crew for that test. And I will do so. I am going to risk both because this is pretty juicy. And I only need to roll a 4 if I risk both. Okay, very easy. I got that. I regain my risks. And I pass. I put it in the pass pile and collect 2 treasures. So I guess we found some amazing things underwater in that underwater forest. Let's see what I got. So I got this one, which is a wonder of the world, the pyramids of Yonaguni. I'll put that over there. It's again victory points. And then this one is slightly different. It's also a treasure. It has an ability, however. So I'm going to put it right here. Actually, I'm going to put it right here to remind me that I have it. And it has an ability on it that says, retain at the top. It means, and below that it says I can get rid of this to gain 1 Nemo, or I can keep it for 4 treasure points. So I'll put it up here so I remember that I have it, hopefully. And that's that. Now we roll for placement. Okay, that's too bad. That's a 6 and a 6. That means I'm going to get a lull turn. I'm not ready for a lull turn. So 6, I have to still put out 2 ships, both of them in that ocean. And there's a breakdown here of the ship placement priority. So the first one goes in the ocean because there's a space for it. That's fine. The next one cannot go in that ocean. So the next ability is put it in an adjacent ocean. So it can go here, or it can go in the Western Pacific. I'm going to put it at the Cape of Good Hope. There we go. And then it's a lull turn, which means I get no actions. The differential is zip. I did save 1 action point, so that's something. And then a couple of different things happen when we get a lull a lull turn, which is right here. So let me check that again. Place the tokens for the ships. I place a treasure available token in the doubles ocean, but if it's taken, I can put it in an adjacent one. I will put it here again. I check the uprising cubes. There are none, and I get 0 points. That's it. And then some of the actions that normally cost me 2 actions cost me 1. Rest, repair, and refit. And adventure. Okay, I will take an adventure turn then. For an adventure turn, I do one of these. Here we go. Event 30, the Iceberg. Everything was frozen, even the noise. The Nautilus was then obliged to stop its adventurous course amid these fields of ice. In spite of our efforts, the Nautilus remained immovable. And so I have a test. I can risk Nemo, and I can risk the hull. I will do that because that's pretty juicy. All right. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This test was a difficulty 9, so I got that. And so pass. I put it in the pass pile, and I gain 2 additional action points to spend this turn only, even if this exceeds the action point maximum of 5. Sweet. That goes there. And then I gain for any of these over here. And I forgot to put another one there, actually, because I believe you put a second one there. I get 2 treasures. Whoop. All right, what do we got? All right, just straight up treasures. There it is. I got my 2 actions. What am I going to do with them? I could Basically, the reason I'm going to be in this game, like I said, is kind of different based on what motive you're going for. Like one of them is called War. You're attacking a lot of ships in that one. You're going to be fighting a lot. Mine right now is called Explore. So I'm exploring the world. I'm discovering monuments. I'm discovering treasure. I'm seeking out, not just physical and um, worth, like valuable treasure, but also seeking to discover the world scientific treasure. And so there's going to be a lot of ignoring ships. There's not going to be a lot of fighting, likely, unless I have to, right? So that's what's going to be going on in this one because of the nature of the scenario, if you will, that I'm pursuing right now. So I got my 2 actions left. And I am going to... Alright, let's see. What do I want to do? I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Sure, I could search for treasure. I could also move. Could do boom boom. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to spend 1 and do a search. Again, it's over here, so I'm going to risk crew. I am going to roll. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. Lands right here, which is suspected. I collect treasure, but I gain 1 notoriety. And this track is going to basically give you an idea of how much the world's superpowers are looking to bring me down. How much havoc I'm causing as Nemo in the world. So there we go. I do collect my treasure, though. So let me pull that. And I risked this, but it paid off. Alright, this is also a retain. I can discard this for 1 free move, or I can keep it for 2 points. Alright, there it is. And I've got 1 action left. I'm going to move with it because I have a hydro drive I began with. Each time I perform a move action, I can move the Nautilus up to 2 consecutive oceans. So I'm going to go from here, following this to the Indian Ocean. 1, 2, to Cape of Good Hope. There we go. That is it. We go over here. Next round. All right, let me make sure everything is cool. So Kabuki Kid is not sticking around. What's up? All right, here we go. Next up. Do no harm is the event. They attacked me and I had to defend myself. All the same, I was content simply to put the frigate in a condition where it could do me no harm. It won't have any difficulty getting repairs at the nearest port. So this has a test of 10. I can risk Nemo. It's not great. If I pass, I keep this. I put 3 cannonball markers on it. And then before rolling, later on, I can discard 1 token in here to gain a +2 modifier and +1 notoriety when I attack. After 3 uses, I fail. Or I'm sorry, put it in the fail pile. If I just don't make it, this just goes in the fail pile. This has no abilities. I am not going to be... I'm trying to keep my notoriety low in this game. I'm not going to risk a Nemo for this. Okay, that's 7. I don't get it. It just goes in the fail pile. That's it. And then I roll 2 of these. That's a 4 and a 5. So we put out a ship at 4. And then I put 1 out at 5, which means it's filled. Next option is at an adjacent place. So I'm going to put it there. And then the differential is 1. So I got 1 action. Not great on these die rolls, unfortunately. 4-1 action. I am going to... What am I going to do? I can't do that. I can do that. Sure, let's do it. I'm going to incite a revolt among the population there. And so we go over here to check insight, make sure I'm doing this right. So I can exert any one ship resource as usual. I can also spend a treasure and add the VPs on that treasure to it. I can, if I had the arcane library, +1. If I had some other token, +1. -1 per revealed ship there, and -1 for any uprising cube already in that ocean. So those are nothing. I will exert this at +3. And I'll wing it. That's it. That is 9. 10, 11, 12 is as good as it gets, which means I put one of these revolt tokens there, and I lower my notoriety by 2. It actually can only be lowered by 1. That's alright. Having those out is good because they give me victory points at the end of the game as one of the scoring parameters. Liberation of the people. I am done with that action. That gets back. I risked it and I saved it. Next up. The whales. So it says, the whales, trying to crush the Nautilus with their sheer mass. Through the windows you could see their enormous mouths paved with teeth, their fearsome eyes. This is a test. This is a good one. If I pass this, I get some treasure, or I gain 1 crew, which I won't need. So I will make the big risk on this. I'll risk crew, and I'll risk my hull. And I'll roll. That is 9, which is enough to get it on its own. Actually, there we go. Pass, collect 2, treasure. You got it. Alright, my first one is garbage. I have to just get rid of this and my notoriety goes up by 2. That's not good. Fine. And then this other one, 2 treasure. Okay. What is that? So that was it for the whales. Differential, I haven't rolled for yet. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I got a 1. 1 in that ocean, 1 in the 6th ocean, which has to go here as well. And I get 5 actions, and then I'm good to go. I'm going to have to make a little breathing room here. So it's time to push back. Yep, I think it's time to push back. For my first action, I'm going to move. For my second action, I'm going to attack. Now, when you attack, you have 2 options here. I can do a bold attack, which allows me to continue attacking. Or I can do, basically, I can attack multiple ships in a row. Or I can do a stalk attack, which lets me attack 1 thing, but I got a bonus +1 modifier. This is risky, but I will go ahead and do a bold attack. Now, there are no ships there, so I have to reveal one. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to reveal that this ship was the whole time was this ship here, a frigate Fujiyama. Unfortunately, it is a warship. So it's going to attack me first. Here is the combat sequence. I'm going to roll 2d6 versus that attack. Its attack against me is 6, which is over here in this corner. I'm going to roll. I have to roll better than a 6, otherwise I get hurt. And then I'll attack it. Huh! You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Oh. Alright, now I'm going to attack it. I'm going to... I have to roll a 9 or better. All right. And I have to double check here my risks. Page 12, or rule 12 is it? Yeah, rule 12 is what I risk when I fight. There we go. They attack me, I attack them. I can exert one resource. Fine. Alright. I will exert my crew. And I will roll against it. I don't need any of these guys yet. I don't think I need anything else. Here we go. That is 6, 7, 8, 9 is enough to hit its 9, which means I sink it. And I have an option here. I can put it in salvage, which means I'm going to use that ship later on to do upgrades, or I can sink it for its tonnage and just start lining them up here as I sink them and get victory points for that at the end of the game. However, if I get one for its salvage, if I salvage one for parts, I cannot continue fighting. So then their bolt attack would have had no purpose. So I'm sinking it in the North Atlantic. I'm taking it for its tonnage. And I'm attacking again, because that's how bold attacks work. Here we go. This guy turns out to be another warship. There's a bunch that are non-warships in there. He's attacking me. I got to roll better than a 7. Got it. I'm attacking him. I'm risking my crew. I am risking my crew, and I am not going to do anything else. I need a 10 on this. I need a 7. That is a 7 plus a 3. That's a 10. Guess what, buddy? I sink you too. Bam. Oh, I'm supposed to be taking notoriety when I do that also. If I sink you... That first one I sank did not get me world notoriety, but this one does. 1. And I'm going to attack the last one. This one is not a warship. Non-warship. So it doesn't attack me, I just attack it. I'm going to do the same risk. Whew, I got that heavy hand tonight. I am sinking this one, not for its tonnage, but I'm putting it in salvage. That's done for that attack action. That's it. I moved. I attacked. I am now going to... I am going to search. No, I'm going to spend 1 to incite. Where I place a cube. And so I'm going to risk crew again. I get that plus 3. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 over here means uprising. I place the cube there. So say there. And I lower my notoriety by 1. Good. I have 2 actions left. I don't need to repair any of these things quite yet. I'm going to spend 1 to search for treasure, because there is one there. Risk that. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 is not quite the best thing, but almost. So I'm getting 1 treasure. That's the ships. All right, I got another retain. I can discard this for 1 free, what is that? Adventure? Yeah, for 1 free adventure action, or I can keep it for 3 points. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and save my last point there, action point, and I'm good. I'm going to just take a moment here to double check that everybody's cool in the chat. Give me just like, let me know if everything's okay. You guys are following me along, if I need to slow down and explain anything. Just a general, if there's any issues, run it by me. Somebody wants tacos. That ain't right. Y'all just made me hungry. Oh, the smell of food has just wafted in here. I kid you not. Oh, you guys are straight evil. I'm not running a contest myself. If you have a question about that, I am not. I'm just, like you saw, I went right into a live thing. I'm just stepping in here, give Tom a break, give you something to look at, which hopefully, you maybe haven't seen played, or you like, you want to see in detail, whatever. Everything's good. Cora Lou says, good, Z. Thank you. Good. Volume is low. Can't you just turn me up a little bit? I mean, the only sound you're getting is me, so you should be able to compensate for that. If anybody else says that the volume is too low or you can't make up for it, then I'll try to find a way to fix it. All right, raining tacos. Ooh. Mm. It's raining tacos. How I'm not. All right, cool. This game, if anybody does not know, is back there. It is, I know it's tiny, but Nemo's War is the game. Sound is good. It is a little low. I don't know what to tell you. I could try to bump it up a little bit here. All right, I'm going to bump it up a little. All right, I pushed it up a little bit, the audio. Okay. Again, I pushed it up a little bit, I think. If it helped, good. If not, I can't do anything else about it. Okay, new turn. The treasure fleet. Laden with their precious booty, the men returned to the Nautilus, disposed of their burden, and went back to this inexhaustible fishery of gold and silver. So this one is not a test. This is just a play card, okay? So it just tells me what to do here. So it says, fail and place the sunken treasure fleet token and a treasure available token, which are these little orange ones, in a random major ocean. I roll for that. All right, so let's do that much. Sunken fleet token is in here somewhere. I don't know which one that is, but it's one of these. There it is. Okay, so sunken fleet. I'll chuck the rest of this back in here. They have little, a few little sort of special tokens for stuff. All right. Better now. People are saying the audio's better. All right, good. Sweet. Glad it worked. Okay, good. Cool. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, so I fail, which means I'm going to put this in this pile, but later on. Second, treasure available token in a major ocean. Which major ocean? 3. So, that is the North Atlantic over here. I'm going to put this guy... Move, Nautilus. I'm going to put that right there with one of these on it. All right. After I successfully search there, I gain that ocean's treasure and the sunken fleet treasure, which grants you 2 additional silver uprising cubes, giving you a total of 12, and a +2 modifier for future insight actions. That is really good. Really good. I want that. Where are my 2 extra cubes? Where are my 2 extra cubes? They're around here somewhere. There they are. 2 extra cubes. Alright, sweet. So I need to go over there and I need to search. And I'm already there. Alright, here we go. Rolling for my placement. 4 and a 1. So I'm putting a ship at 1, which I cannot. It has to go to a neighbor. I will put it in the Central Pacific. And then I have to put one at 4, which I can, so I will. And then differential is 3. 1, 2, 3, because I saved an action. And then I take my actions. My very first action, you know it, is to search right there for treasure. Okay, I will risk crew. and I will search. Gain. I will give 1 up to search. Oh, I am real. I hope my luck does not turn on me. Alright, so once I've searched successfully, I gain that ocean's treasure. So this. And this sunken fleet. The treasure, by the way, is 2 tokens because I rolled so well. And they are just straight up some treasure. Okay. And then the sunken fleet grants me 2 additional cubes and a +2 to incite actions. So to put the extra cubes right there. That is what I'm talking about. That is really good. All right. That crew being risked is back. And I'm ready to do some other stuff. What do we got? I'm going to... Yeah. I could do that. I'm gonna get rid of this token for 1 free move. And I'm going to move from this ocean to the European seas. I'm going to spend an action to search for treasure. I will risk that crew. Oh my goodness me. That is 2 treasure. These dice are the ones that came with the game, I swear. Alright, what have I got? 3 points of treasure over here. And this one is, I can retain it and then discard it for 1 action later on, if I so choose. Very cool. And then for my last action, so I should be there. Right, because I started at 4. I had saved 1, I got 3. I spent 1 to check the wreckage. I spent 1 to move. I spent 1 to search. I'll spend my last 1 to attack. I'm going to do a stalk attack. I will grab a ship. Which is going to be that one. And I got the Jumna, which is a slaver ship. Oh, taking them down. Okay, so they have +1 crew. I won't be able to take it once I sink them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out. I get a +1 from it being a sneak attack, a stalk attack. And I'm going to risk my crew. That is 4. 5, 6, 7 is enough. So I got it. And I am going to sink them for their tonnage in the European seas. Right there. That is it for me. Next round. You're right. I saved 1. I did not spend... Yeah, I spent the token to move. Thanks. Okay, yeah. So I'm saving 1. Okay, that works for me. Am I saving 1? I haven't looked at this yet. I could sink another one. Yeah, I could sink another one if I go with another stalk attack. I'm doing it. Alright, another stalk attack for me. Taiping is the ship. It's a clipper from England. And I have to take it down. I will risk my crew. This needs a 9. I'm getting 4. 1 for stalk. 3 for crew. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up there. Okay, so that's not enough. I'm short 1. It needs a 9. So here are my options. I miss. I get 1 notoriety. I lose anything I risked. And I would lose in this case just 1. It would go to here. Or I use some of my crew to help me. How much? Yeah, not much. Okay. I don't want to lose that crew. But it's really not that big a deal. I don't want to give up. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to lose. I'm okay with losing this one. I take the 1 notoriety for missing, for not sinking it. My lowest die rolled was a 1, so I lose what I risked. If it had been a 2 or higher, if the lower one had been a 2 or higher, I risk 2 steps of whatever I risked. And that's it. There we go. Next up. A sacrifice to the gods. I am the law, and I am the judge. I am the oppressed, and there is the oppressor. Through him I have lost all that I loved, cherished, and venerated. Country, wife, children, father, and mother. I saw all perish. All that I hate is there. Say no more. He's upset. He's bringing it. This is a play card. It says fail and lose at least 1, but you may elect to lose any combination of up to 3 non-Nemo resources or characters if available. For each one lost or sacrificed, you gain 1 Nemo and 1 notoriety. So I have to do at least 1. Fine. I will lose 1 non-Nemo resource. Hull. And I will gain 1 Nemo. And 1 notoriety. There it is. I will roll for my differential. It's a 6 and a 4 for first. Which goes in here. I cannot go in there. We'll go to a neighboring ocean. I'll put it up here. And then 6, which cannot go there. Okay, so here's another little rule. So this is the ship placement priority chart. The first thing is 6. I put a hidden ship in 6. Not possible. Next, a hidden ship in an adjacent ocean. Not possible. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It can go here. Anyway, it's possible. But if it wasn't possible, then the next thing is to reveal a hidden ship in the ocean that you rolled or an adjacent ocean. Basically, discard one of these and draw and replace it with an actual revealed ship. So it's a 4 and 6. I get 2 actions, and I am good to go. Right. What am I doing? I still want to bring down that clipper. Alright. You know, I just realized I haven't told you guys quite how I win and lose. So I will do that. The way to win is to get to the end of the adventures. This deck is prepared at the beginning of the game. And to get to the end of it, there's an end game card that tells me, you know, do this and that and that. Game's over. Check your score. There's a few ways to lose. I lose if any of my ship resources get all the way to the bottom. So if Nemo is broken, my crew is killed, or my hull is shattered. I also lose if the world is simply overrun with ships. If I needed to add one and I couldn't, that also would be a loss. And also if my notoriety is so high, based on which scenario I'm playing, that the powers that be in the world simply, you know, throw every resource at their disposal to hunting me down. So, in this case, it's explore is my motive. So 36 notoriety would kill me, would end me. So there we go. I've got 2 actions left. I will attack. I am going to do a stalk attack. And I will risk my crew. You will bleed for me. Oh, jeez. Okay, no. I'm going to give up this character here. I have a set of characters up here. This guy says plus, it says 1 reroll. So I give him up, flip it over. Yeah. There's nothing on the other side. I just can't use him again, and it lets me reroll. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough to sink it. I gain 1 notoriety. Boom. And I am going to, it's in the European seas. I'll sink it for its tonnage. That was my first action, which I haven't spent yet. No, I rolled a 2 and a 4. What did I roll? I don't think I spent my action yet for this. Is that right? I'll double check. Did I spend my action to sink that ship already? Da-da-da-da, tell me. So I don't mess it up. I think I rolled a 2 and a 4 or something. Or a 4 and a 6. Forget what I got. So I'm not sure if I already used that action or not. I don't think I did. Let me know. I'm waiting on you to let me know if I messed it up. Not a big deal, but... I rolled dice correctly. Okay, I rolled a 4 and a 6 for actions. Thank you. And I rolled dice correctly. Bam! It's all looking up. So that's my 1 attack action then. And I got 1 action left. Yep, I am going to incite. I'm going to incite the people. I am going to risk my crew, which I would have gained. Risk it again. I am going to... I'm not going to worry about spending treasure quite yet. Da-da-da-da-da. I got the sunken fleet treasure. Oh, I got the +2 anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, okay, let's do it. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 is right here. I place this uprising cube, and I lower my notoriety by 1. I'll do like that. Sunken fleet treasure. And that was it. Dunzo, next round. Alright, we have hit Act 2 in our story. First intermission. I was admiring the magnificent aspect of the ocean when Captain Nemo appeared. He did not seem to be aware of my presence and began a series of astronomical observations. Then, when he had finished, he went and leant on the cage of the watchlight and gazed abstractedly on the ocean. And this card tells us, add the dark yellow reinforcement ship group to the ship draw pool and continue play with the next card. Roll 2 white dice and 1 black die to begin each placement phase, which is bad. So we set this up here to remind us where we are. We are going to also throw these ships, which are a little bit nastier, into the bag of ships. There we go. Next card. Lost time. We had run aground at full tide, an inconvenient state of affairs for floating the Nautilus off. But although it could neither sink nor split open, it was in serious danger of being permanently attached to these reefs, and that would have been the finish of Captain Nemo's submersible. Play. Reduce the number of Nautilus upgrade cards available for purchase by 1 of your choice from among those available. Discard it. It is out of play for the rest of the game. And then this card goes in the fail pile. That's unfortunate. I have to get rid of one of these cards. It's not really that big a deal. I'm not working towards buying them so much. But let's see what we've got. So this is a double hull. Gain 1 additional modifier when exerting your hull. Ignore all 6s for damage. You guys haven't seen that yet, don't worry about it. So extra exertion, extra number here when it's the hull that I'm risking. Electro-powered crew armor. I can use this once during each bold attack for a +1 modifier after a die roll, or I can remove this card, destroy it, for a +2 after a die roll. That's also good. This one is receive a +1 modifier to all Nautilus non-torpedo attacks, which is every attack I've made so far. I really like that. And then this is the steam torpedoes. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of the, this is really high. I will get rid of the torpedoes. Those are pretty fighty. I'm going to let it go. And I'm thinking of these. I want the double hull anyway. The one I want the most. So he's going to be at the top. Just to remind me which ones I want. Now, the way I buy these is by choosing the refit action. Takes me 2 actions actually, and spending ships that I have salvaged over here equal to the value in the corner, and then I gain that ability. There we go. Let's roll. All right. So here's the way this goes now. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 6. They all get ships. A 1 goes there. Can't go there, so it could go to the Indian Ocean. It could also go to the Arctic Ocean. It could go to Central Pacific. I will put it there. Then the second one is a 2, Eastern Pacific. That's fine. And then the 6 also, which goes in the Indian Ocean, can't go there, so it could go to European seas there. And then I only use these 2 for the differential, which is a single action. That's not good. To the point that I'm going to go ahead and burn this for 1 action. There we go. Ramming ships with a double hull that's the idea. In this game, the Nautilus has no weapons. All these ships I'm attacking, I'm sinking by ramming them. So the double hull is a harder outer shell on the Nautilus. All right. Got my 2 actions there. I am going to... I haven't had a lull turn in a while, which means... Let me double check. I'm sure I'm doing that right. The differential is only between the white dice, I'm pretty sure. Later on, once I have 3 white dice, I can do... Yeah, that's right. Pretty sure. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, baby, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, placement. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's what I thought. All right. So not a whole lot of treasure, like I said. Plenty of ships to sink. I'm going to have to go on the offensive here pretty soon. Which is no bueno, but I have to. This is fine here. Let's do some attacking then. Especially if I upgrade. Let's do that. Let's do a few stock attacks, salvage some ships, upgrade, and get that double hull. Stock attack there. It is a whaler. Very well. I will attack it. I'm going to risk my crew. I am... that's it. I get the +1 there, +3 there. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is enough to sink that whaler. I get 1 notoriety and I gain a Nemo point for sinking it. Pretty sure that's what that is. Right? If I sink one that shows me +1 Nemo, that's what that is. Pretty sure. Yep. All right, you're done, buddy, and I'm saving you. I'm salvaging that ship. Next up. I'm doing it again. Same place. That is another attack. That is a freighter. Same deal. Taking it out. Did I get my notoriety? I think I did. Bam. Oh, nasty. I'm notorious. And I sink it. Or I salvage it, rather. Out of actions. Done attacking. Next turn. All by electricity. Professor, said Captain Nemo, my electricity is not everybody's. I owe all to the ocean. It produces electricity, and electricity gives heat, light, motion, and, in a word, life to the Nautilus. Very well. This is a keep card. It says, I keep this in front of me, and later on I may put it in the pass pile at any time during my action phase to immediately receive an additional 1d3 of actions this turn. That is très juicy. It's going to go right there. You guys are going to remind me that I have that later on when I forget it. Here we go. Placement. 1, 3, 5. So 1 can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Could go there, so it has to. 3 can go there just fine. So it will do that. And then 5 can go there just fine. So it will do that. I have 2 action points. I am going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to just do some bold attacks here pretty soon. What do you guys think? Those of you watching, what do you think? Am I just doing some bold attacks? Alright, let's see. With the second ship you attacked, take the place of the hidden ship tile. Did I not do that? Actually, you're right, because I only added just 1. So I'm over by 1 here. Yeah. Yeah, I just forgot to pull it. But that's right, yeah. It's one of these. These are ships. I just don't know what they are yet. That's what it was. I got close enough to see it. So what do you guys think? Do I just start taking down some of these nations' ships? I feel like I need to clear... Be a pirate, says Cora Lou. Yeah, I might need to. I am gonna... I need to salvage 1 more ship and then... Actually, I can buy that double hull now. Hello. That's happening. Alright, so that's my first action. I'm going to refit. I'm going to exert the crew. I'm going to... I can spend 1 treasure's... yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to spend this treasure token, and I add the VPs on it as a modifier. That's a 2. And then I roll. So right now I'm getting this +5 to refit. A refit is unfortunately 2 actions, isn't it? Fine. I'll go crazy next time. Too many ships, I know. I will attack next time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Glad I spent it. That means I gain an upgrade. I'm going to buy double hull. And it's going to cost me 3 upgrades. 1, 2, 3. And I discard those. I now have my hydro drive and my double hull. So that means +1 whenever what I'm exerting is the hull. And yeah, good. All right, sweet. That was it. Next up. A frigate's demise. 2 enormous waterspouts crashed onto the deck of the frigate, racing like a torrent from stem to stern, toppling crewmen, breaking spare masts and yard arms from their lashings. Whew. Okay, so I play this. I add the black background frigate, which is Glasgow here, the frigate Glasgow, to the Nautilus's current ocean and fight it immediately. This is a mandatory free stock attack action. They're hunting me? Hunting me? I'm taking you down. Alright, so I have to roll. Alright, let's see. Alright, they're attacking me. So here we go. I need to roll better than a 6 to avoid their attack. Or, I guess, a 6, not better than a 6, I'm pretty sure. Right? Just making sure. That's right. They're attacking me. Yep, I'm good. Now I'm going to attack them. I'm going to risk my crew. I'm getting +1, 2, 3, 4, and I need a 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is enough to sink it. Do I take it for salvage or tonnage? I'll take it as tonnage. European seas. Bam. There we go. Now I'm rolling. Oh, and this one. There it is. So I put a ship at 2. And I put a ship at 4, which I can't. I'm going to put it here. And I put another ship at 4, which I can't. So I'm putting it also here. I have 2 actions. I'm ready to go. Let's light these fools up. They don't know. Additional actions over there. 1d3 of additional actions. Yeah, sure. I'm doing that. Using this for 1d3 additional actions. So half this die. Ugh. 1 action. Okay. I am moving. I got 3 actions. I can attack, move, attack. I really got to get over here. And I don't want to keep sinking in the same, so I will use 1 action to move. And since I have the hydro drive, I can move twice, so I can go from European seas here down here. And then, so that's that. Now I'm going to do a bold attack there. Here we go. Ooh, what is it? Ironclad. Lord Clyde Ironclad. It is going to attack me. I need to roll a 7 or better. Oh, then I will risk that crew. It's a bold attack, so that's all it is. So I'm +3. I need to get a 10. That means I need to roll a 7, which is the top of the curve. Sure. Yeah. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. I needed a 10. I need to pass this, otherwise I waste a bold attack. So I'm giving up Ned Land here, which says +1 DRM, which is a dice roll modifier. +1 modifier after the roll. I just made the roll. I lose him. Flip it over. Now this one, you'll notice, has 1 notoriety when you flip him over. So I will gain that. I will sink this ship. I gain 1 notoriety for sinking it because it says it right there. And then I'm taking it for its tonnage in the South Atlantic. Boom. I will continue my bold attack for this one. Triumph, a whaler. Very well. If I sink this, I get a treasure. I'm guessing it's some kind of whale oil. Same deal. 7, 8, 9, 10. You out. Notoriety goes up. I get 1 treasure. Okay, cool. Take that over there. And then I'm sinking it. And I'll go for the last one. Why not? Am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to be... I think I'm supposed to be getting notoriety for continuing an attack. I think I might be doing that erroneously here. Let me double check. Bold attack. Okay, I'm just checking this. Blah, 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 blah. I sync it. Once that's all done, if I salvage a ship and my bold attack, I'm done attacking. Double hull does not give me +1 unless what I'm spending is the hull and I'm risking crew, which is the same. It would be 3 and 2 +1, so I'm not doing it. But I think if I do a bold attack, if I continue attacking, I think it costs me an extra notoriety to keep going. Is that not right? I think that's right. Now I know some ships have the symbol and some don't. So that's what I need to... So I don't get, if it doesn't have one, I don't get that one, but I think I might be taking an extra one. Let me double check on that. I'm trying to find it. So they attack me, blah, blah, blah. I attack them. That's all fine. I sync it. I gain the value of numbers just by... Fine. I guess not. I get an extra on each time I continue. Why am I not finding that rule? I thought so because that's why I'm stopping and checking, but I can't seem to find the rule. That is what I thought, though. It says may continue until fail or salvage. Here we go. Yeah, here it is. With a bold attack, you can combat it with every ship in that ocean for only 1 action point if your luck holds out, but you will become notorious doing so. Okay, so I've been shorting myself some notoriety. I've done it at least 3 more times. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go ahead and fight this one. I already said I would. That is not good enough. So they hit me. Alright. So since they are hitting me for each hit, which is 1, I'm going to lose a random... So this is the first time, for those of you paying attention, that I've lost, that they've attacked me and hit. When they do that, because I rolled below it, I am going to now suffer some hits over here to my resources. The low number that I rolled over here denotes how many hits they give me. I rolled a 3 and a 1. Alright? So I'm going to roll now. Double check it. So they hit me. Right. So the lowest die is a 1. They hit me 1 time. And which thing they hit me in is done randomly. So I'm going to roll a die. It's a 3. And you'll see over here on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 3, which means it's my crew that gets hit. There we go. Now I'm going to hit them. And I will risk my hull, which is 3 because of the double hull. And I'll try to hit them. That is not good. That is not good. 3, 4, 5, 6 to their 9. I will fail. And I will fail. I will let that happen. I'm going to lose the risked hull. And they're going to stick around. And I am going to... Oh. I lost to this thing. That was that. Okay, so it looks like I'm starting a new turn right now, actually. Those of you who made the transition, thank you. I guess later on, I need to figure out a way to later on pull down both videos and just merge them together. We'll do that later on, okay? For now, let's not worry about it. All right, here we go. The next one is a pearl worth 10 million. There, between its leaf-like folds, I saw a loose pearl as big as a coconut. Its globular shape, perfect clarity, and wonderful orient made it a jewel of incalculable value. Carried away by curiosity, I stretched out my hand to take it, weigh it, fondle it. This is a keep card that says, when in the Indian Ocean, for one action I can take this test, and if so, I get some big old treasure. I'm going to keep that right there. I'm going to roll for placement. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. And then I get 2 actions. All right. I am in the Indian Ocean, which is useful because I'm going to go ahead and do that now for 1 action. I will risk crew, and I need a 10. That is plenty. I am going to fail this and collect 3 treasures. All right. Keep that one. Keep that one. The Lost City of Dwarka. Very well. And then I have 1 left. I'm going to use it to move. Yes. I'm going to move from here, foop, foop, to here. I'm going to discard this for an action. And I am going to attack with that action. I'm going to make... Nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to attack. Hold on, hold on. I don't want to attack. Do I? Do I care? Yeah. I really want to incite. Right. So I'm spending the action, and I'm going to incite there. So to do that, I will exert my crew. I'm going to give up a 2 treasure value token here and roll. So I'm at this plus 5. That is 11. That means I put out one of these in that ocean. And I lower my notoriety by 1. There we go. Done. There's the sub. If you can't see it, I will lay it down. Does that help? It's gray, so it's hard to see. I'm not a painter, so I would have painted it. Okay, this one, the Gulf Stream. 10 days went by in this way. It was only on May 1st that the Nautilus openly resumed its northbound course after racing the Bahamas at the mouth of Old Bahama Channel. We then went with the current of the sea's greatest river, which has its own banks, fish, and temperature. I mean the Gulf Stream. Alright, this is also a keep card. It says when the Nautilus is in the South Atlantic, I may pass, and as a free action, move it to any other ocean except the European seas or Arctic Ocean. Fine, so free move through the oceans. It would take me from the South Atlantic anywhere else except European seas up here or the Arctic. Takes me to any other place. Fine. Oh my goodness. That's what I just got. Fine. First one. 6. Can't go next to it on that end. Can't go... So that means I'm going to draw a ship. And I am going to replace one of these either in 6 or a neighboring place. I will put it... I'll put it at 6. That's okay. For the next 6, same deal. I'm going to put it here. And for the third one, I'm going to put it there. There we go. It's a lull turn, which means I need to do all of those things that happen in a lull turn. So, I place the ship tokens, which I did. It says place ship tokens only for the white dice. So I actually put out one too many. Alright, fine. That was one too many. If I get a lull turn, I don't do the black dice. So there we go. Now I'm going to put a treasure available in the number I rolled. If it's not available in a neighboring place, I'll put it here. And then I have to check for these uprising cubes and see if they are quelched. Okay, the uprisings. The way that works is a little tricky. So I need to look it up. It doesn't happen very frequently, so I need to look that one up. I have not abandoned ship yet. Okay, here we go. So uprising cubes. So I'm going to add the number of uprising cubes and revealed ships. And I roll 1d6 for each one. So over here, I got a 4, and I'm checking if the number is less than the sum. Okay, so if it has a single 1, it doesn't matter then. That one's fine. That's 1. This is 2, so I need to roll for that one. That's unfortunate, because that is a 1. That's the only one I need to worry about. It did roll under it, so it's less than the sum. The sum was 2. I rolled a 1. The imperialist powers have succeeded in pushing back against an uprising. I must either abandon my support and remove one uprising cube from there, or press my support and immediately gain notoriety equal to the just rolled result, plus the cubes at that ocean. I will give up support there. That is it. I have no carryover actions because I didn't save any. So that's it for that turn. Alright, the transatlantic cable. We were about 500 miles from Heart's Content at a depth of more than 1,400 fathoms that I saw the electric cable lying on the bottom. This is also a keep. When the Nautilus is in the North Atlantic, I may fail and immediately perform a free insight or search action. Very well. Alright, let's roll. There we go. 2, 2, 4. 2. Can't go there, so it'll go there. The second 2 can't go anywhere, so it'll go... Well, let me draw the ship first. I'm going to put it here. And then for 4... I will draw. And I'm going to put this guy here. There we go. I have 2 actions. I'm just going to have to start wailing on the world. Bold attack. Right where I am. Okay, they're not attacking me. I'm attacking them. I'm risking my crew. That's enough. I am sinking this bad boy in the Western Pacific. I get 1 notoriety. And I am also going to get 1 treasure because it's a whaler. Let's see what they had. Ooh, some treasure. There we go. I'm going to press the attack. I go into the 14. That means now that I've crossed this threshold, these ships get thrown into the bag. The world is starting to notice me. Alright, next up, I'm continuing the attack. The Mary Celeste, which is a ghost ship. I'm risking the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Thankfully, I'm sinking it. I'll press the attack. Scotia. I'm risking that. Same thing. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite enough on that one. I don't like that at all. That's not good. That's not good. Then I'm losing this guy. +2 DRM after the roll. And I go 1 up here. I got +2, which is enough to sink it. Notoriety goes up 2. And I am going to... Yep, I'm going to salvage that one, which means my bold attack is done. And for my second action... I'm going to actually give this up. It says discard for 2 free actions. I will do that. Or 2 free... Wait, what? Actions? Move actions, I'm sorry. So I can go from here. I'm going to go to here. Again, my actions, a move action for me is 2 oceans, so I can go all the way here. And then the last action, I'm attacking their bold attack. I just need to clear the oceans a little bit. I'm attacking that one. Risking the same thing. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, which is enough. This is the European seas. Sink it. This one. Same risk, same deal. Sink it. There we go. Doing it again. Alright, I know no fighters yet. Same risk. Oof, nasty. I will salvage that one. Like so. That is it for that turn. Just to clear it up a little bit, I do definitely need to start bringing my notoriety down, though. Alright, next up. Ocean wealth. I understand, Captain. I understand your delight at strolling in the midst of this wealth. You're a man who gathers his treasure in person. No museum in Europe owns such a collection of exhibits from the ocean. Pass and +1 notoriety. Then place 1 treasure in each of the 6 major oceans. See rule number 10, placing treasure. Okay, so I'm fairly certain that just means for everyone that's empty, I add 1. Rule number 10 is this one. Yes. So all the oceans, the major oceans, now have one. There we go. I am going to roll. And I'm also going to check some messages. All right. There we go. So 2, 4, 6 is what I got. Let's do 2. Has nowhere to spill to, so I'm going to add a ship. It's this guy. I'm going to put it here at Cape Horn. Okay. That's 2. 4 has no room. I will draw a ship. And I am going to add it here. And then 6 now has room to put one up here. There we go. My differential is 2. So I get 2 action points. I am ready to begin. I need to remember these. North Atlantic is right next to where I am. I am going to move for my first action to here. I'm going to do this when the Nautilus is in the North Atlantic. I may fail this card, put it in the discard, and immediately perform a free insight and or search action. Perform free insight and or search actions, but no more than 3 combined. For each one, I gain 1 notoriety. That is not good because there's ships there. So I'm not going to get too far. So instead of doing that, I'm going to attack them first. Bold attack them in there. Jeez. I don't think so. Let's back that up. I'm going in here. Uprising. I'm going to incite. I'll risk the crew. I'll risk a treasure worth 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough. I needed a 12. So this is going to go out. I lower this by 1. And then... I am going to... I could do it again, but... I need another ship. I'm going to stalk attack. I'm doing a stalk attack in here because I need another... I want to salvage another ship. Mainly, that's why. Alright. Oh, that's disgusting. It's got a lot of notoriety on it. I'm risking crew. Same deal. I need a 6 on the dice. I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 notoriety because that's what the ship says. 1, 2, 3. Just terrible. But I have another salvage point. There we go. That was it. Next turn. Aegrisomnia. The Nautilus floated in the midst of a phosphorescent bed, which became quite dazzling. It was produced by myriads of luminous animalculae, whose brilliancy was increased as they glided over the metallic hull of the vessel. This one I just play. I lose 1 Nemo or 1 character to pass. Otherwise, I immediately lose 1 action if I currently have any, which I don't, and then I fail. Lose 1 Nemo or 1 character. I will lose 1 Nemo to pass because I want those points. There we go. Oh, it's a lull turn, so this is ignored. I rolled 4, 4. I still add the ships. So 4. Put it there. And then another 4. And I'll put it there. And then I add treasure. It's already one there. They're everywhere, actually, because they just got replenished. And then I need to worry about uprisings. There's only one there, so I don't have to worry about that. This has to be checked. No. No. That's it. Just this one. Alright, so I'm rolling for the uprising there. At the number of uprising cubes and the number of revealed ships, roll 1d6. So the number here is 3. I need to roll the result being the same or higher. So I need a 3 at least. Got it. Everything's cool. They hold on strong. And that's it for my lull turn. Nothing else is going to happen. All the other revolts are going to roll at least a 1, and that's all they got. So, cool. Next up. Act 3. The Nautilus went at a frightful pace, 40 miles an hour. It literally tore through the water. Where was Captain Nemo? Had he succumbed? Were his companions dead with him? Second intermission. Change Nemo's motive. Or add a Nautilus upgrade card for purchase. So right now, I could, if I want to, change this. Change this motive to one of the other ones. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to stick with it. Let me see what my score looks like right now over here. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sticking with it. And so instead what I'll do is I add a card. So I just do this and I add one more upgrade. Reinforced armor. Attacking warships get +1 modifier to their attack rolls. It's harder for them to hit me. Sweet. Alright. And it says add the orange reinforcement group to the pool. So these nasty ships are in here now. And I roll 3 white dice from now on and 1 black die. Alright. Choosing any 2 of the white dice to determine action points on a lull turn. Or a lull turn. I'm sorry. So there we go. Act 3. This is the version I am playing, the second edition. Yes, this is technically up to 4 players. I would never recommend you play with more than 1. This is really a 1-player game. They've added some ways to share what 1 player would do, okay? If that makes sense. Let's see. What is happening? What is happening? If you're getting a second edition of this, by the way, if that's what you want to buy, I think you're getting this. I think now it's in a different sized box, maybe. I think everything else is the same. These little wooden pieces are cardboard, which I have somewhere. That's largely it. There's not a lot of difference here. This is pretty much core box. All right, this is next. A runaway reef. The year 1866 was marked by a bizarre development. An unexplained and inexplicable phenomenon that surely no one has forgotten. What was it? Tell me what it was. Make me decipher. I have a test. I'm going to risk Nemo for this test. I'm going to roll. That is 6, 7, 8, which is good because the test was 7. I pass, and I lower my notoriety. There we go. By 2. 1, 2. Blammo. And now I roll. Okay. So, ships. 1. 2. Put it there. 5 and 5. This is 5, yeah, 5, 5. And then obviously for my actions, I'm using the 1 and the 5, giving me 4 actions. You pick now. So I could trigger a lull turn, or I could not trigger a lull turn, depending on what you want. So there we go. Time for me to do some things. The deck is starting to go. And then there's a finale card in the bottom few. I need to lower how notorious I am. I forgot I get a +2. I should have lowered this one more when I did this one. Ha ha! Retcon. All right. So. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. All right, fine. Let's incite first. One action. I'm inciting. I'm going to risk my crew at +3. So I'm getting 3, 4, 5 for this wreckage. That's 7 plus 5 is 12, which is what I want. But it's -1 because there's a cube there, isn't it? Yep. Dang it. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus this one. Okay, this goes back by 1. Put another revolt cube there. That's one action. Second action, I'm going to move. I'm moving here. Third action, I'm attacking. I will do a bold attack in there. I'm attacking the Agamemnon, which is a freighter. I will risk my crew. Nothing else. Here we go. That is 8, 9, 10, 11. All I needed was an 8. So that is done. It's in the North Atlantic. I will sink it. And then I will take, did it have notoriety? The Agamemnon? Yes, 1. I will take another notoriety and take down the Donau. Same deal, same risk. I need an 8. I need a 5. Okay, that's not good. I will lose that. That's okay. And just lose the risk. There we go. I have one action left. I have one action left. I forgot I should have put a couple of these out here. Every time I had a lull turn, one would have gone on there. I've had a couple. I also haven't done it in a while, so there's that. Just to make sure later on Kabuki Kid shows up and she'll, chew me out for not having done that. Okay, what am I doing? I kind of failed at that. I'm in the North Atlantic. Not great. Not great. Don't want to do that. One action left. One action left. No. Move. Rest is 2 actions. Search for treasure. I could do search for treasure. It's -1 per revealed ship, of which there is one, but that's fine. Okay, I will risk... I'll risk my hull, which is actually +1. So that's 2. I'm risking it for treasure. I'm getting +2 -1, so I'm just at +1. This +1. That is 10. That's enough to collect 1 treasure. What did I get? Oh, that's lame. Lame treasure. Done. All right, the Red Sea. The Greek and Latin historians do not speak favorably of the Red Sea. It is, he pretends, a sea subject to fearful hurricanes, strewn with inhospitable islands, and which offers nothing good either on its surface or in its depths. So I can either pass, that's it, or I may take up to 2 discarded ship tokens if available and place them in empty salvage boxes and then fail. I will pass. I'd rather have the point. And that point is getting at 1 point because I'm doing an explore type motive. It's a single point here, but it's times 7. So I'm doing that. Then I'm rolling. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Fine. 1, 2 is in here. Has to go. It has to reveal a ship. I'll put them there. I'm pretty happy with that. 3 goes out here. And then 6 goes out here. That's that. And then I'm going to choose as my action. The 2 and the 6 gives me 4 points. Let's do it. I have got to survive for a while still. I need to upgrade. Which one do I want? The strengthened prow? Yeah. I think so. So, I'm going to do a stalk attack right where I am against that ship there. I am risking this, the hull. That's 2, 3. That's enough. I am sinking this bad boy. I'm salvaging it, actually. There we go. And that's it. Now I am going to refit. 1, 2. I will roll on the refit table over here. I can exert one thing. I will exert that same thing at +2. I can get rid of a treasure token. I'm dumping this little weenie 1. So I'm at +3 right now. This +3, that is 9. 1. I can buy one of these for 1 fewer cost. I will do so. I'm going to buy this bad boy here for only 3. Instead of the total cost of 4. And I now have that as well, which is a +1 modifier to all of my attacks that are non-torpedo attacks, which is great because I don't have torpedoes. Never going to get torpedoes. They got discarded. Here we go. I have 1 action left. I think I want to move. I got to deal with this ocean maybe. I'm not liking that it's kind of getting nasty down here. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I can go 1, 2 to this ocean. Because I have the hydro drive, I can move 2 for a single action. There we go. Next up, the Coral Realm. Captain Nemo and his men had come to bury their companion in this communal resting place on the inaccessible ocean floor. Test 10, and I can risk my crew. I will do so. That is 6, 7, 8. And I will lose this first officer to add +3. I am going to have Nemo. This brings down Nemo by 1, but I've now succeeded. And if I pass, I gain 2 crew. 1, 2. There we go. Let's roll. Hmm. 4, 4, 6. Huh. I need to go to the Eastern Pacific and sink some fools, that's for sure. Fine. So I will not make it a lull turn. So 2 means I'm replacing one of these, probably. So there we go, like that. And then for 4, goes here. I'm going to just add 1 here. And for 4 again, I now would replace 1 somewhere. That's nasty. Put you over there. And then for 6, I can put 1 here. Done. 2 actions. Can I move for free? No. No, no. Where am I? Cape Horn. No. I will move then here. For 1 action, I'm going to do a bold attack in there for my 2nd action. So bold attacking. Ba-da-da-da. There are no other warships in there, so I don't have to suffer a penalty for that. I'm attacking this one, the Napoleon III. I'm going to start with that guy. I am risking my crew. So I'm getting +3, strength and I don't know. How's that pronounced? Prow? I think it's prow. Nobody cares. 4. That's plenty. You got sunk. I'm going to take one of these bad boys, do it again. Same exact thing against the Zealand. Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10. You got sunk. And it gives me 1. And I gain another 1 for continuing the attack. Which means these go back in. I'm attacking the Taitsing. Same deal. 8, 9, 10, 11. Plenty. Sinking you in the Eastern Pacific. And then I'm going to stop. Prow. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why that word is like giving me weird, doesn't sound right in my mouth. Prow, the prow. Yeah. Thank you. I'm out of actions. Yes, I sure am. I'm also killing it. Being notorious. I am so notorious. If I make it to there, I'm done, by the way. Time to back it up. Back it up. Let's see. An underwater coal field. Now then, right at this spot, the sea covers entire forests that sank underwater in prehistoric times. Today turned to stone, transformed into carbon fuel. They offer me inexhaustible coal mines. So this is a keep card. When the Nautilus is in the North or South Atlantic, I can fail and gain 2 hull. Or I can just save it to the end of the game and get a bunch of points, which are... they're okay. I might take the hull. That depends. I might hang on to it. Here we go. Alright, that was a 5. Calm down. 2, 3, 5, 6, 2. That's where I am. 3. Looks like I have to reveal a ship. Yeah. 2, 3, 5. Can go there. Can go there. Ooh, that's nasty. I'll put them out here. And then 6. Can go there or there, right? This isn't so bad. I'll put that one there. All right. That was it. And now I'm going to pick the 2 and the 6. Gets me 4 actions. And I'm ready to go. I'm doing okay managing my ship's resources. I'm just too notorious is the main thing. Now, there are no revolt spaces attached to the Eastern Pacific, and I do need to sink some things in the Indian Ocean to make these victory points worth it. The Indian Ocean being way over here, it's looking super gross right now. Right. So I'm spending 1 action to move from the Eastern Pacific. Make sure I can't do some funkiness. No. I can move from there to the South Pacific. Excuse me, to the South Pacific. Now I'm going to spend an action to incite a revolt. Alright. Alright, I'm going to incite that revolt. Same deal. I exert a resource. I'll exert crew. I could spend something. I do have the +2 sunken treasure deal, so I'm getting +5. And that's 6 + 5 is 11. Yeah. Just 11. Okay, fine. That means I only back off 1. And then I'm going to spend another move and go Western Pacific, Indian Ocean, and then I'll spend another action to attack in there. This is very nasty, so I better do just a stalk attack. It's pretty gross. So right now I'm going to be risking my crew, which is +3. Where's my attack? Here we go. So I'm getting +1, +3, that's 4. Strengthened prow is 5. And I'm losing 1 for any other warship. There is another warship there. So I'm this +4 for my roll. But before I do that, he needs to attack me. This is his attack against me. I'm going for the Ferdinand Max, 7. I'm good. I'm rolling against him at +4. I need a 10. That's 8. +4 is 12. He's sunk. I will take it for tonnage. I take 1 of these. That's that. And I do have an action left. I'm going to go ahead and do another stalk attack against the Friedrich Karl. He's attacking me. 10. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, that's really, really bad. That's 9. Yeah, that's 9. That might wipe me out pretty disgustingly, so... Alright, 1 sec, folks. Alright, we're just coordinating here what's going to be happening soon. I might have to call this one early in a couple of rounds. I will do that and then pass it back over to Tom so he can continue doing his thing. It's supposed to be about him today anyway. You know, I was just trying to do my man a favor, but this game went long. We had that nasty crash in the middle. Alright, so they attacked me. Unfortunately, I did not quite roll enough. I got a 4 and a 5 and I needed a 10, and that's a 9. Since it's less, I'm going to suffer a number of hits equal to the lower die's result. Great. So I'm going to suffer 4 hits. And I roll for those on this chart, like I said, except 6s are ignored because of my double hull. Here we go. 4. That's this one. 1. That's ignored for 2. That's my 3rd. That's my 4th. Now I'm going to attack him. I'm going to risk my hull. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. to his 12. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so I did badly. I missed. I'm going to get one notoriety. I'm going to lose everything I risked. There we go. That is it for me. Next card. That was a very, very bad turn. Alright. Captain Nemo's Diaries. For my part, I did not wish to bury with me my curious and novel studies. I had now the power to write the true book of the sea, and this book, sooner or later, I wished to see daylight. This is a keep card. After placing the finale in the pass or fail pile, I'm going to do a test here, and then I might gain some stuff at the end of the game. Alright. Where am I? Indian Ocean. Cool. I am rolling. That. That's gross. That's gross. Super gross. 1-5-5-5, huh? I don't like it. How many cards have I got left? What's going on? So the bottom, this is the finale is down here in the bottom 5. I got 4 above that. Alright, I might cheat a bit just to wrap up the game, to be honest. Because again, we have to move on, that's all. That's the only reason. My dice rolls have definitely turned on me, you are correct. I'm going to do a lull turn, I think. So I'm going to ignore this one. I'm doing 5-5. So I'm putting out 1 and 1, which is here. Goes to there. And 2 and 5. 5 has no empty spaces, no neighbors empty spaces. So it's straight up ships. Ship. It's getting gross. I'm going to put it here. No. I'm going to put it here. And then the other 5, same deal. And I'm also going to put it here. That's it, and it's a lull turn. So now I have to put out treasure. It's in the 5. There is nothing in the 5, so I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put one here. And now revolts. This one is 2. I need to make sure I roll at least a 2. Jeez. I failed. I will gain the 2 notoriety for that. This one's good. This is 2. That's fine. This one's 2. I will take it. This one's fine. That's it. And the reason I'm doing all this silliness is because I'm cheating. I'm going to just jump ahead. Bam! Hey, look at that. Actually, I skipped the rising action should be one more scheduled card, okay? But I'm skipping it. So here we go. Let's just go right to the end, all right? So this is finale. The finale is what's coming up. Finale says, bottom of the sea. Her strong light lit up the transparent waters as the crypt became darkened. Then, at length, the vast effusion of electric effulgence was effaced, and the Nautilus, the tomb of Captain Nemo, rested upon the bottom of the sea. So I have to perform 3 tests. A 7, an 8, and a 9 difficulty. For each test, I have to exert one of the things. If I pass them all, I am going to get quite a few points. So, fine. A 7, I will risk... They're all plus 2s, so it doesn't matter. 7. Got it. 8. Got it. 9. No, got it. In fact, I lost 2 there. That is that. I failed. I lose 8 victory points, and the game ends. All right. And now I would do scoring. So scoring would be based on a whole lot of stuff over here. So ships, for example. So I'm going to just go ahead and put it on the phone here, and I'll keep scoring on my phone. It's a lot of scoring in this game. So the very first thing is ships. Each one is -1 what it actually would be. So ship scoring, actually warships are -1. The other ones are normal. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 for that. Alright, that takes care of the first two things. Then adventure cards. Alright, for adventure cards, we're going to look in here. These guys, by the way, I did not use that, so it passed. Fail, pass. And this one, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to say I failed it. All right, here we go. It's going to be these things at plus nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. And I think that's it. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yep. Plus treasure at +1 each. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31. There's none in here. That is it, I believe. So 31 there. Plus, liberation is the number of cubes times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18. Plus, science times 4. Science times 4. I got 1. Science. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. That's 24 points. Then wonders I have seen. I saw 1, 2, 3. Wonders 4. And those are times 7. That's 28. Now, ship resources penalty. I lose 5 points there. Scouring the seas. I got only to this one. If I had put a ship here, if I had put a ship in that spot, I could have gotten up to here, but I didn't. So, just 8 points. So, I add 8 points. Characters remaining, I have 5 points from that character there. So, plus 5. And I need to check if there's anything else in here for those things. No. Alright. And then imperialist victory, no. And then I lose 8 points for this one. I got all of these points. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So right now it says 127, so we go to the epilogue. And we check out what's up. Science was it? No, explore. Exploration. Alright, where is my score? Is it in the book? 127. Okay, that's pretty much defeat, unless I did some scoring wrong. Because I need at least 185. But I might have scored something erroneously, I'm not sure. I'm kind of in a hurry because I need to wrap up. Yeah, you're going to need a calculator. They give you tokens to score up here. It's kind of hidden by my face. I don't recommend it. Just use a calculator or something. Anywho, that is kind of sort of a look at Nemo's War, everybody. All right, let me let Tom know that it's going back to him. And I'm going to wrap this up here, shut this down. For those of you who stuck with me, thank you. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you enjoy the rest of Tom's stream. His craziness, solitaire playing. I don't know what I did wrong scoring-wise. I will double-check now that once I get off, I'll double-check it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I also stopped early. That's partly it. So, you know, I had to cut it short. This game's long. And I'm also chatting, right? So, that's that, everybody. Let me make sure that Tom knows I'm tossing it back to him. All right. Let's go, Vassal. Take it. Go in here. Again, that was Nemo's War, everybody. Right there. Don't forget today's entire... There we go. Today's entire stream, and I guess including this one, is sponsored by the Op, so check them out. Go over to Tom's thing. Keep entering those contests, checking them out. Good luck to y'all, and I'm out. Have a good night, folks. Bye-bye.